Doing timing is
Timing
everything.
is everything.
Timing is everything. But we got you here. We got a mutual friend.
For sure.
No, rest in heaven, my guy, Baby J.
Long live Baby J, man.
That was
like a nephew to me.
Man, that guy was my dude. Like when he was locked down.
Yeah.
And down at the deck, man. Me and him forged a really, really good relationship.
Sure.
Really good. Like we had really deep conversations. I was like, yo, this guy is super duper smart.
Yeah, that was like a nephew to me, man. Like I used to babysit Baby J.
Right.
I got Baby J high for the first time.
Listen, kid, phenomenal.
For sure.
Phenomenal rapper.
Yeah, he got a long way to go, man. Gone too soon for sure.
What is my phone calling somebody? Why is my phone calling people? But yeah, he was really, really talented. And listen, man, he was taken away way too soon from us.
Yeah, for sure.
Way too soon.
He didn't get to see his full potential, honestly, man.
No.
He was just evolving.
He was just finding out who he really was, man. As an artist. I'm telling you guys, as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm even sitting down with him, talking to him, and he's sitting there, and he's going through his legal case. Mm-hmm. And we had a good relationship. I was like, yo, like, what happened? Like, what really? he just sat back. He's like, listen. He was like, listen, I'm going to tell you this. It just wasn't me. Mm. And he said that. And he said he was going to beat this.
Yeah.
And mind you, people, he beat this with a public defender.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. True story.
Like, listen, this will make it even the situation. As soon as he graduated, I helped him graduate. Mm. He graduated. They sent him over to adult. Mm-hmm. So now in the adult courts, not juvenile courts, and he beat the case. Mm. I have never seen that. Yeah. Not like this. Not how they tried to get him.
Yeah, Baby J was ahead of his time, man.
Way ahead, man. God rest his soul. He was a good guy, man. You guys got a record together. I always play all the time.
Yeah.
Really dope record you guys have together. So let's talk about you, man. You part of the Boss Bird game, man. Tell me a little about it, because I wasn't in Cleveland at that time when you guys was going. Yeah, but I heard.
Like 05, that's when it really started. Mm-hmm. It was about 4 or 5 of us. Soldier, Lil Moon, Lil Marv, Wooda, and Owie. Owie and Moon gone. God rest their soul. But yeah, like we had a real crazy impact on the city. Like it's unexplainable, man.
Right.
But yeah, we all started up on around the 10th Ward area, St. Clair area, block, and we really blood family. We just came up and started making music together, and it took off in a whole nother way that we really ain't know to this day as we speak.
I mean, I heard about it, and here's the great thing about it. It was another crew at the same time, but it was running at the same time, right? And it had the city on fire. Mm-hmm. And that's all. And I was in PA at the time. Mm-hmm. I was living in PA. I'm originally from Cleveland. I left Cleveland. Because you always have that Cleveland thing. I am leaving the city.
Yeah.
For
sure.
Right? 19. I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand the city. But it brings you back. And I love my city, so I had to come back. But at that time, I just heard you guys just make it. And Marv, everybody making fire music.
Yeah, it was deep in the streets with it, man. Like we was on fire, man.
But why didn't, and here it comes when we talk about Cleveland, right? Why didn't it progress to that next level? Because we had, and even if we're talking about all the way up to when I came back, up from even from when I came back in 2012, up until 2016, up until 2019, we just have fire music. Yeah. We just never be able to crack that ceiling. 4 or 5 people, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people, right? Is a movement and coming. Why is that?
You speaking as far as Cleveland or as
just this period?
Bossburg.
I mean, Bossburg, Cleveland. You can take it both ways.
It's different here. I don't know. I feel like it's fake love. If we stick together, we can be bigger than ever. But I mean, I feel like it's all fake. It's so much competition, but it shouldn't be like that. Everybody listen to you, everybody, but they ain't go acknowledge you.
That could be it.
That's Cleveland.
I think one of the great stories I heard, 2 Chainz had said, we had a conversation with him a while back, and he said, when we're in the studio, because it's on a certain different studios, a lot of the Atlanta artists go to, right? Mm-hmm. And they say, if we're in the studio with him, let's say it's 2 Chainz, let's say it's T.I., just throw out numbers out there, or Lil Baby, whoever. And they're in the studio together. Mm-hmm. I mean, in the same studio recording, like somebody down the hall, you booked and you're booked somewhere. Mm-hmm. They'll see each other and say, oh, let's do this record. For sure. Let's forget about nothing. Let's not worry about the money stuff. Let's just make these records.
Yeah, we gonna get the money regardless.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, when the producers are together and they see each other, oh yeah, let's make something together.
Yeah, for sure. The money goes.
I've yet to hear, excuse me, I've yet to hear anybody from Cleveland just do it. It's always a monetary thing behind it when it comes to artists, which I understand. Mm-hmm. I get it. And I'll tell you a lot of things off air about the show and everything. But I understand there's certain things that you do for the city because you just do for your city, right? Yeah, when I tell a lot of the new artists or these artists that's going, I say, I want you to grab one of the young boys.
Yeah, for sure.
And put them on the track.
Yeah.
Just grab one of the young boys.
For sure.
Because they're going to push your music more than you're going to do it.
And
I see you do it with Baby J. I've seen that.
Yeah, for sure. They're the future.
I just seen the record you got with, what's her name?
Britt Bands.
Britt Bands.
Yeah. They looked up to me her whole life. Like, she was honored. But I was honored too.
Right. So you got that record and you didn't have to do it, but you did.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's not going to hurt.
It was all authentic. It was all natural, man.
That's how dope it is, man.
For sure.
Bossberg, and at the time they didn't want to do that verses, huh?
I don't know what to say about the verses, man. Why it ain't happening?
I know I didn't want to bring that up. I had to bring that up because everybody want to talk about why you do the verses.
I don't know why that happened, man. I don't know what to say. We was ready. We had meetings. We met them. I deal with them dudes on a personal level, but I don't know why it ain't happened, man. I want to know to this day why it ain't happened. I still get it cracking if we could.
Right.
I don't know why it ain't happening.
Man,
meeting after meeting, it didn't happen.
What's the meetings for? What's the meetings for? I don't get it. I don't get what the meetings is for.
I don't understand either. It didn't happen. I don't know. Phone conversations, meetings, text messages, phone conversations, and then it didn't happen. Numerous of times. It ain't only happened not one time. It happened once or twice. I don't know why. That was our behalf.
Right. Well, and I seen it was the verses out there. It was the verses with Preem and them guys, Aggie and them, which was surprisingly really, really good. Mm-hmm. They packed out that spot.
Yeah, I heard.
They did, sure. And everything. I was like, oh, and that right there showed me, okay. One, Cleveland does have people. Sure. Everybody was saying the words. Puka, everybody was saying the word for word.
Sure.
So it worked. There was hits. Mm-hmm. They were a fan base, and there was a following. Mm-hmm. Why it never cracked as a city to the next level? Because usually when you see that means the progression.
Yeah. You don't know why? They wanted Bossberg versus Royalty.
Exactly
right.
That's what they really wanted.
They ain't giving what they wanted, man. They wanted Bossberg versus Royalty, man. Shout out to them boys, too. They're my boys, though. They're my dogs. I love Royalty. They're my dogs. I talk to them dudes, communicate with them dudes.
Can DJ Kyristyles bring them out?
Let's get it.
Should I do it? I got a 5-year anniversary coming up for my show. Do you think I could? See, the problem is them dudes gonna want some money, though.
Yeah, for sure. But we gonna get the bag secured. You just gotta make it happen.
Think I can pull that off?
For sure. Let's get it.
We gotta talk. We gotta talk after the air, man. I think I can pull this thing together and make it happen.
Man, I'd love to see it, man. To this day, we can keep trying.
Not a small. It won't be a versus.
Yeah, it's all.
It will be a reunion.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Of the hottest stuff. And why is it? Can I say it? Why does St. Clair have the best music? And listen, man.
It's authentic, man.
I don't get it.
It's authentic.
Everybody from St. Clair had great music.
It's authentic, man.
Everybody.
For sure.
Even the guy you think that can't rap, have a record. You're like, what?
Yeah.
What is it about that area? What is it about St. Clair?
It's authentic over there, man. Everything natural. Like, it is what it is.
They ain't a salve. We talk about what's his name? Oh my, he just came out with a record. I can't even think of his name because I play it all the time. But it's just so many people from McClair that got records.
Yeah, it's authentic over there, man.
How is it in blood? Is it in the water?
Yeah,
is
it's
it
definitely in the water?
Or is it just the environment of
It's in
you
the
just know
water.
everybody
It's in the
rapping?
air. It's natural over there. Like
What high school did you go to?
Collinwood.
Okay, you went to Collinwood. Was there any rap battles in Collinwood? Was it what was the music scene in Collinwood?
Man. It was this one dude named Soup. Like he supposed to have like a little deal with Rockefeller back in the day, or I don't know what it was, but he going at lunchtime he eating everybody up. The whole school, he eating them alive, man. Like every day,
Getting everybody
eating them alive, man. Like it was crazy, man.
And how did you factor into that?
I was actually like a mutual friend with Soup, but I don't really know what happened with the situation, man. He's still out here doing this thing, but
You still in Cleveland?
yeah. But like them high school days, like Soup was
He was that guy.
He was that guy for sure.
He was always the one dude that was that guy.
Yeah,
He's like,
he
yo,
was
he
definitely
was that guy.
For sure, he was that guy for sure.
And when did you start? Like, when did you really start? Like, okay, I can do this a little bit.
Probably 16, 17, like around 04, 05. That's when I like really locked in, like as a teenager, like really got into rapping, like knew that like I wanted to be a rapper, like yeah.
And being a rapper is so. It's not. What if you come through a time where you had to really grind on the street and get your music heard to now, bring social media. What is the pros and cons from when you first started up until now?
The internet.
Okay.
We ain't had the internet. I think Bosburg would have been blue. We had the internet back in the day, man. Like the internet is just, it's a crazy lane right now. We ain't had that back then.
Right.
2004, 2005, 2000.
Nah. It was the internet was just going.
That's,
and I
when
remember.
that's when it was just.
I'm gonna date you how old I am. Jeez Louise. So in 2000, I go way back to the MySpace days.
Dang.
Yeah, I had a profile, a real popular profile too. Mm-hmm. But we were talking about the internet in 2000. The first radio station I was at, and when I was in college, we were online at our radio station too. So it was the craziest thing having people from the University of Virginia and North Carolina, a huge college fan base at the time, listening online on the radio and going for it up until 05. I had like my first radio show online on 05.
We came out the gate together.
Yeah, crazy. 05?
Yeah.
How people listen to it, like people just do it's online now, but at the time, people still listen to terrestrial radio at the time. And I used to be like, yo, and I used to do it from my house.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
At the time, I was from my house, in my basement, online. I've been there for a long time, man.
You had the vision.
I'm so old.
You had the vision.
I did.
For sure.
I tell people, I was ahead of the time.
Yeah, for sure.
And podding.
For sure.
Blox in the building. Did you see my new record?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Or the right email? Is it say Campbell on there? No, that's not it. Somebody just sent me new records. 2 of them.
Yeah, say sent.
Well, I got some more records by you somewhere.
DJ Tony Swag Music. That ain't it.
No, that ain't it. 95.9 FM got Blox in the building. How you come up with your name? And I don't like to say the last name. I don't like to say the you have on IG. I can't stand. I was like, no.
No, my name came probably like 7, 8 years old. And, I was getting picked on by one of my big cousins. And I got the whooping on them. And they said I was throwing blows. And it stuck from there. Like it never went nowhere. From that day on, It stuck to me.
Is it? Well, let's get to like this. 95.9 FM Blocks. Let's go. This is my record right here. I ain't gonna lie. Blocks in the building. Bossberg Camp. We're gonna get that royalty first Bossberg Camp. We're gonna get it.
Kyristyles at Gmail.
Yeah, send it to the music director.
Open 24/7, we ain't never stop serving. Shop forever, all block, we still nail road working. Open 24/7, we ain't never stop serving. Yo, trap ain't coming like this. Chasing the reward, taking risks. Yo, ain't bad like this. Bad bitch, peace out, foreign whips. Them balls ain't real.
Okay, not like this record right here. This is Cleveland. This is what Cleveland sounds like, guys. He said Cleveland don't got a sound. Yes, the fuck we do. Y'all just refuse to do it. I know the sound. Ray got the sound. You got the sound. Dana Sass got the sound. Like it's a deep sound. When I hear it, I'm like, okay. They motherfuckers refuse to do it. It's like Detroit got their own. I don't like the way Detroit sounds. I love my Detroit people, but I don't. They artists don't. Cause that style I don't like. I don't like the T Grizzly rap style. How fast they rap. I don't like it. I respect them, but I can't listen to it every day. That's my style.
Open 24/7, we ain't never stop serving. Trap ain't coming like this.
Did it go through?
Reward, taking risks.
Yeah, I got it.
Ain't bad like this. Bad bitch, peace out, foreign whips. Them balls ain't ringing like this. In the way with no licks in the mix. Yo, diamonds ain't dancing like this. Frozen wrist, yeah, I'm really with the shoe. Hold it down. Everything.
95.9 FM like this. Blocks in the building. I love that record. I play that record all the time. That record stays in rotation. So if you ever want to go to your ass, cap it BMI, put down our station, we can prove that it's been played on air.
Yeah, for sure.
Real talk. So we here now, man. You call yourself. You are also a businessman. I think one of your new records you said not only that you're a rapper, you're also a businessman too.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, when did you start getting into your businesses, and you can speak about them?
Say like in 2017, 18, I had a recording studio like near downtown called Drop House. I started that with like some childhood friends, and then we got shut down for like a year, and we just got back to going like 2 years ago, maybe on 185th, off Lakeshore Boulevard, and everything been going smooth. I got a clothing line, quality over quantity, that's been running smooth, and that's what I'm into.
You did the clothing, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
That's where you go. You look like, because you dress fly, man. Like if you guys go to his Instagram, I ain't gonna lie, he dresses fly all the time. You're never gonna catch him slipping at one time anywhere.
For sure.
You're never gonna catch him slipping.
For sure, I appreciate that.
Whatsoever. When did you start getting into fashion, man?
I've been into fashion my whole life, man. Like, I don't know, I think it come from my mama, so it's been with me all my life, but like I just started that clothing line probably like during the pandemic, like 2020. It really came from like off my album name was Quality Over Quantity, and I was just like putting it on t-shirts and stamping it and just selling it like for as merch for as my album. But then once the margin started flowing, like, oh yeah, hold on, I'm on to something. Let me take this to the next level. Like.
That money started popping. Hold up. Oh, that's why Block's only come out with a song every 2 years now.
For sure.
He forgets something. Oh yeah, I do got records. My man, let me put this out.
For sure, facts.
That's usually what happens. That's what they say when they talk about the movies. Is I'm getting more and more into the movies and things like that, and so they say, man, that movie check is way different than the music check.
I want to get into that too, for real, honestly.
That's where it is the same game. I had a conversation with a couple of directors. This is where movies is at was where rap music was at probably 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. As far as that, you can start getting it now before you get oversaturated. Mm-hmm. Right? You can get at it now. Because the powers that be still doing some other things.
For sure.
But as soon as they figure it out that, okay, we're going to start snatching up everybody else and it become oversaturated, then, the content.
Definitely.
Content.
For sure.
Metaverse. Get into the metaverse. Learn how to get your movies into the metaverse.
Yeah.
That's the key.
I'm going to jump into that lane pretty soon, man.
That's where it's at. You on Twitch? You don't do Twitch? I can see you. Do you play the PS5 games? What are you, PS5 or 2K?
PS5, yeah.
So
sure.
Do you get on Twitch?
I ain't hit the Twitch.
What, man? This guy I know makes $5,000 a month, and he Twitch part-time, and all he do is play his games and talk to people.
That's good money to do something you like to do. That's extra.
But that's just extra money. That's not what he do full time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He do that maybe 2-3 times a week.
That's good money, man.
Twitch, that's where it's at.
That's good money, man. That's good side money for sure.
That's the DJ Academics. You will never see Academics on YouTube. He's on Instagram. But he don't show Instagram to be just for other content stuff. But he made his chops. Besides when he was on Complex, majority of time because he was on Twitch. He had probably like over 1 million followers. You get paid for people to watch.
So is it something like live?
It is live. You go live. It's like live, and people you get subscribers, and then Twitch pays you for the streams and the subscribers.
Oh yeah, I need to give me some Twitch money, man. I might have to tap into that.
I'm pretty sure you could go on Twitch at the studio, have screens you guys playing. Matter of fact, let me be quiet.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
For somebody else. Take some what we doing. We
got
blocks, words he can't. What the boss bird? We're gonna be quiet on this one. What the camp doing right now? Who's all part of the camp? Is you?
Well, right now it's just me right now. I'm on the down right now, man. Everybody else on bed rest.
It's all good.
Yeah, for sure. I'll bring them out when it's time, though.
Right.
Just to call away.
Just to call away. Go like that. Everybody. Do you think anybody was jaded or just run his course and everybody just run his course and everybody just like life happened?
Life, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, life. But they still make music time to time, but it just ain't full throttle putting it out. Like, they got that drop in them right now, but when it's time to pop out, they'll pop out.
Do you think part of it is that you guys were at the highest of the height? Like, the height of it was really big.
Some of them do feel like that.
And then it was like, okay, nothing else happens. Like, we got there.
Yeah,
and
I mean, my one dude, Wuda, he got a whole full song with Quavo. But they ain't push it. But,
Man, that's crazy.
Man.
That is crazy.
He got a song with YF and Lucci too. But the city ain't push it.
Wow.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
and that's probably when Lucci was going too.
Yeah,
before
sure.
Lucci was going.
The Migos was the Migos. It was on 107 a couple times, but hey.
They ain't push it away.
No.
Would it be? And this had to be before. This had to be way before I got here. Then that would be like 2012.
Yeah, that's when the Migos was the Migos.
That's 08, 09.
For sure.
That's them days. 10. That's when they was just stepping out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like the powers that be in the city or the quote unquote gatekeepers was keeping it down?
Yeah, they got the power.
I still can't believe it's gatekeepers here. Here's the crazy thing is I know them too.
They control everything.
I know a lot of them.
They know what they're doing.
They got the power, man.
Now I'm thinking that if that situation would happen now, I think y'all be better off because you can actually go around it now.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And they'll come to you.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you for sure.
I can't believe that, man. We have so much time, so many people we're supposed to hit. When we talk about you guys can't. When we talk about royalty, Campbell have fired people. We talk about Q Money, that's down. People hold their head up. You know, Cleveland, and I'm not talking about the Kid Cudi. I'm not talking about MGK and all that. You know what I mean? We have some people, our guy is over, who's with Future right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have few people, but I think we should have more.
Yeah, without a doubt. I agree with you 110%. It's a lot going on around here, man. Like
it is.
There's some really talented dudes.
It is.
Like,
It is. Hip hop, R&B, rapping, trapping, singing, however you want to call it.
For sure.
They are there.
Yeah, they here for sure.
Yeah, and plus you got a studio, so you see them and hear them.
Yeah, for sure. I deal with these people daily, man.
What is the biggest thing that we need from the city, from anything? What do you think we're missing? Because we talk about we still got the internet.
Real genuine love and real genuine support, and it can be genuine.
Right.
It just need to be genuine, man.
Authentic,
yeah, natural.
And I think that's what other cities have.
Yes, for sure.
We talk about the Detroits, the Chicago's,
sticking together.
the Atlantas, the
They
Miamis.
sticking together. They mob.
LA's not playing around. Houston don't play around.
Sure.
Dallas don't play around. I think when they have an artist, that people they really enjoy the artists that come from the city, enjoy their music.
Yeah, for sure.
What was the disconnect? Is it because it can't be because of the hood stuff?
Competition, man.
Competition, everybody be better.
Competition, man.
Trying to be the first, just like
everybody want to be Jordan, man. They don't realize he couldn't get there without Pippen and Robin, man.
Tony Kukoc.
Yeah.
Tony Kukoc.
Them dudes count. Them Draymond Greens, them Clay Thompsons, them count. Ain't nothing happening without them.
They do. I part of it is I tell a lot of young artists, I say you can't say you're the first. The first is already done.
For sure.
First, second, third, and fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Try to be the next.
Sure.
Right, and everybody in the crew is not going to be that man.
Yes, accept your role, man.
Like if people understand, like everybody is not that person. So somebody you got to put your money behind that person,
sure.
So everybody else can eat.
Yeah, that's how I go, man. That's how it's supposed to be.
Because again, DOC was dope. Austin's voice. What did he do? I'm write records for everybody.
For sure. That's how it's supposed to
Part
be.
of it. It's part of we could talk about Eminem D12. D12 ain't the best rappers in the world.
For sure.
But what did M do? He made sure they eat.
Yeah, he believed in them.
Royce the 5'9" was his right hand man. Made sure Royce was okay.
Definitely. Definitely, man.
And I think that's what we miss when we talk about crews. We talk about the city. And then the DJs need to get the opportunity for artists now artists, you gotta have a dope record.
Yeah.
But, if it's a dope record, play it.
Teamwork made the dream work.
If somebody requested, just play it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And it is what it is.
I agree.
It is. Who do you hear that's hot now? Because since you're on the other side listening, what guys could I look out for?
Big Man Julio, Papa V's, Big Tay.
Said Big Man Julio.
Yeah.
Man, Julio.
Sound like he can rap.
Yeah, for sure. That's my dog.
It sounds like he can rap. We good Big Man Julio. I like the name itself.
For sure. Big Tay, F Beezy.
Heart of FBZ.
Yeah, them my dogs, man. They holding it down. Besides that, Piggy, she holding it down.
Piggy does.
For sure.
Piggy does.
For sure she do. For sure.
Piggy. When did you hear you a Blocks of the Piggy record?
It's on the way.
Oh, it's coming. That means I already recorded there.
For sure.
That means already.
It's in the making.
It's already there. 95.9 FM. Tell me about this new record you just sent me.
That's me and Britt Bands, man. She hit me up. I told her let's get it, and the rest is history, man.
That was that quick.
Yeah, definitely that quick. Day or two.
You wasn't even playing with that one.
Yeah.
I seen the video, dope video. And it's dope that you're doing work. Again, you're doing work with a lot of young artists, and I think it's dope for everybody to listen to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead and introduce this record.
This Bloz, Big Brit Bands, 500 Degrees. Let's get into it.
Got Blocks in the building. Brit Bands, Blocks, go.
Entrepreneur to the public, but I still hit licks. Me and my new bitch, watch my old bitch Netflix. Got on jeans from the 10th that still flip bricks. You feminine, like the Wayans and white chicks. Yellow gray mud tires with the 10% tick. Trying to buy establishments to sell community brands. Get rich and die trying, now I stack 50 cents. Build up on Clark Kent and bought him out his outfit. Get my kids in a van pig, soft free print. Cuddy pink with the purple rain, R.I.P. print. Look off on them hoes and I ain't look back since. Fat skinny jeans, fresh like peppermint. Fully go with the chrome, fan banks in Hong Kong. If you say I don't rank, then you listen to wrong. And I bang that phone. If you fuck with the dudes, don't from Boss Bird Records.
Still doing what I want, making income and income. Man, hoes, I do not really get them for dick and nothing. Tried to beg me, but I spent them. With the gag, with the teeth. Can't fuck with me on my work day. Why hoes ain't in the first place? You would never see me going outside again about no. Even in the worst case, ain't top 3 no more. I'm in the first place. Putting out for the land, what I'ma do, 'cause that's my birthplace. I love you and I do. I love moving how I move. Made mistakes in the past, gotta be careful about who I choose. Too much money, I heard you. I promise I ain't y'all rude. I've been popping my shit, dropping them hits, this ain't no news. 6 years in vet, hardest shit you ever met. This ain't coming from my mouth, this coming from my chest. Not shitting up no man,
Yo.
that a muscle. Yes, say my name, bitch, from the east to the west.
My turn this off. Right, turn that off. We have real conversation. I turn that off. 95.9 FM holding it down right now. Got my guy Blocks in there. 500. Dope record. There it is. Who produced that record?
Appreciate you. That's a Lil Wayne instrumental.
Oh,
FU
okay.
Off 500 Degrees. So
Dope.
I hit the 500 Degrees.
Dope. Now, so give everybody your information. They can follow you, contact you. What we got coming up? I know you got a project coming soon.
Yeah, I'm
thinking
working
about
on a
it?
project. Yeah. I'm trying to get a lot more content right now, though, man. We want to go heavy on the content. But you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at BLOZ_FATASS.
That's what's up. 95.9 FM. Appreciate you, man. You got to come back. I love it.
Sure,
It's
anytime,
dope interview, man.
Anytime.
Like a lot of people, I got to pull teeth from. That's why everybody don't come up here.
Yeah.
Listen, trust me. I love all my artists. Trust me. I'll play music all day long. No problem. But, man, interviews is a no-go.
For sure.
You guys will bore me.
For sure,
They would.
for sure.
Am I wrong for that? Yeah,
Not at
no.
all, man.
I mean, sometimes it's,
You gotta know what to do when it's time to do it.
they don't. They don't. But I love my city, though.
For sure.
I love my city. Let me see what I got from you. I got a couple more records from you that I messed with. I think it was really, really dope that you've done. And we're gonna get that show going.
Yeah, let's get it. I'm on to it just like you, man.
Let's go 9-5.
Something's supposed to happen.
Skillet.